Hello, my name is Mona Jain, and we came to PIYAS to take care of some of the medical issues that we were facing. Most of us have a lot of lifestyle problems. So I had thyroid and hypertension. So we thought that we could benefit from this place by learning how to change or make those certain changes in our lifestyle which would prevent it from getting worse. We were very impressed with the entire place, Dr. Neetu and Dr. Mahinder, their warmth, their knowledge, and the enthusiasm and the personal interest everybody here took to make our stay and our learning very easy.
My name is Rajat Jain. Mona and I, we decided to come here basically, as she explained, to try and address some of the lifestyle changes that we wish to incorporate. Essentially, this was recommended to us by a very dear friend of ours who'd spent a few days here as an inpatient. यहाँ पर उसने करीब 10-12 दिन गुजारे और उसको बहुत फ़ायदा हुआ यहाँ आने से। और ये नेचुरोपैथी और योगिक सेंटर है जहाँ पे बेसिकली दे बिलीव इन एब्सोल्युटली ज़ीरो मेडिसिन्स and using your food as a medicine, basically changing your habit, your food, and yoga is a central theme which helps you address your challenges. I didn't have any particular challenges except that I do have some borderline high cholesterol, and of late I developed some unique shoulder pain, which is a bit of a rotator cuff injury. And the other thing is a bit of snoring and nasal blockage, which I suffer from. Nothing very serious, and I had been considering doing a surgery for my nose, but I postponed that to see whether this can make a difference. So we came here. We're just finishing 14 days, and it was recommended for 21 days, but we could not. We thought maybe 14 is a good start. It's an absolutely new and a different way of treatment. Naturopathy and yogic sciences, which is under the Ministry of Ayush. Ayush is basically Ayurveda, yoga, Unani, Siddha, and homeopathy. So this is the yoga and naturopathy part, which is obviously well recognized, but an alternative form of medicine, alternative form of alternative science of treatment. But this particular treatment science has no medicine. So we learned a lot about this. This is run by Dr. Neetu and Dr. Mahinder Bala. Dr. Mahinder is actually an allopathic doctor, a pathologist, an MD in pathology, and Dr. Neetu is a PhD in yogic sciences. Both of them wonderful people. Can I start? So this place is owned and run by Dr. Neetu Jain and Dr. Mahinder Balar. Both are very, very accomplished people and wonderful human beings. Dr. Mahinder is an MD in pathology, an allopathic doctor actually, and Dr. Neetu is a doctorate in yogic sciences, and wonderful people, as I said. So when we came here, we were welcomed. I had been talking to Dr. Neetu over the phone from Delhi, for the past few months, trying to set up this whole thing and get a deeper understanding. And what inspired us was the whole way this whole thing was handled, and the strong recommendation we got from our friend who had spent time here. And when we came here, obviously putting aside 2 weeks, to just experience this whole process, it was a great feeling. We were welcomed in. It's a wonderful facility here, as you can see. It's a hospital right in the center of Bangalore in Chamrajpet on the main road. 5-6 stories, 20-25 people, all departments. It doesn't look like a hospital at all, even though it's an accredited hospital. I would call it more like a center. Great spaces, spacious, lovely rooms. We are here in a 2-bedroom suite. Very, very comfortable on the top floor with a terrace. तो बहुत बढ़िया जगह है ये रहने के लिए. And we got settled in very, very fast, almost in a day or two. So the whole day program is quite packed. It gives you some time in between and some time towards the end of the day, but it is a 5:30 in the morning till 6:30 in the evening kind of schedule every day. Even though the schedule is standard, everything in the schedule is customized to every individual's requirements, which is based on the problems that he may have come with, or the outcomes you want from your stay here, and also as you go into the future, the changes that you want to make. So I think we had an overall very good experience. What do you say, Mona?
Yeah, excellent experience. In fact, I'm almost feeling sad to leave. The food was wonderful. The people are great.
So I think the fact that she says sad also kind of alludes to the fact that the people are great. The whole team builds a personal bond, a relationship, and this is, I would call, a home away from home. The feeling is of being at home. You start the morning, early morning, with some kriyas like Jal Niti or Sutra Niti and Kunjal and all that, which are things which help you cleanse your respiratory system. So that's the morning start. It is highly recommended over here, almost insisted upon, that you drink a liter of water in the morning as you get up, and then drink another 2 liters of water during the day, well spaced out until about 4 o'clock. That in itself is the biggest treatment for the body, as we were made to understand. I think we all know it, but we never really drink 3 liters of water. So I think that's one change that we will need to make as we go back. So after the kriyas, one goes into a drink, a herbal drink, wonderfully made by our chef Lallan, who is again a fantastic cook, I must say, Sattvic cook, very, very innovative chef who has created. So this is a vegan place, but you will get lassi, you will get chas, you will get paneer, you will get everything all in the vegan form. So clearly, low focus on carbs, vegan, high focus on vegetables and fruits and so on. So I think diet is a significant part of this, of this healing process. So it is, it is. I think they say that food is medicine. So after the drink, and the morning kriyas, we get into yoga. So yoga is the central sort of pillar of this whole treatment process. There's a large yoga hall, and everybody's yoga is customized. So individually, we all do different yogas which are taught to us by the yogic instructors, and Dr. Neetu herself is here every morning to oversee and to supervise and to help and support you in your yoga process. At the end of the yoga, we get to some mud packs for each one of us, and then get down for a consultation with a naturopathy doctor, a very qualified doctor, and then we get to a breakfast, which is basically a fruit platter mostly on most days, and then we get to our treatments. So this is the other central part, which are uniquely customized treatments. Include massages, baths, rubs, steam, sauna, different kinds of treatments, basti, which is oil, or sort of oil treatment, oil-based treatments, and so on for different parts. And this is customized with, customized to your need. So there are separate female therapists and male therapists. I went through a lot with Sumit and Krishna, some wonderful therapists, and I think you had
Ela,
and Vara
and Lizzie.
And Lizzie, yeah. So Vara, Lakshmi and Lizzie. So, again, seasoned people here on the treatment side, very, very experienced. And then after the treatment, we get down for lunch. Again, a very, very sattvic, simple bhojan. You get some roti, and some vegetables. Then there is some free time. In the morning, of course, before that, you get half an hour for a sun bath, and spend some time doing magnetotherapy, getting onto a piece of, what do you call that? Pins?
It's a plate with pins.
It's a plate with pins, and you sort of put your feet on so that you get the right kind of pressure. So magnetotherapy and sun bath. And after the yoga on the 3rd floor, there is a reflexology walk path where you walk on different sizes of stones and pebbles, which again stimulates your under the feet nerves where the nerve endings are there. So there are a bunch of different things that you can do. A little bit of a break during the day, and maybe half an hour, 1 hour post lunch, and we then get back to a drink, and then the second round of treatments, and then another set of yoga, another 1 hour of yoga. So 2 hours of yoga and 2 treatments are the central theme of the daily process. And after that, you put some packs around, some cold packs or warm packs. You can see this. This is a neck pack. I have a neck pack here and also a shoulder pack here. Which is again part of the naturopathy healing process. And then we go down for dinner, which is at around 6 o'clock, 6:30, and close the dinner, by about 7. And then there is this whole, camaraderie time at the yoga hall, which converts into a recreation center. And we have Pradeep ji setting up the whole projector and karaoke settings and singing and dancing.
And beating us at carom.
And of course, there are lots of games here, and he's a master player at carom. Pradeep, who's actually taking a video right now, master player at carom, of course, cards and a bunch of other things. Books. So there's a little library here focused on health and books. So I think overall it's a complete experience. And then we are expected to get to bed by 9:30, so that the next day is easy to start at 5:30, and not to miss the 3 liters of water during the journey of the day. So I think, to sum it up, great place, great staff, therapists, Ruchi, the coordinator, and the kind of the person all around. Our Dr. Sanjana, who was actually our doctor, our naturopath doctor, morning, evening consulting with her, and Dr. Neetu and Mahinder, explaining every detail, of anything that you ask.
Simple terms that made it so easy to understand and also easy to follow. Anything that one needs to do, one needs to have an explanation for it. And he explained it in layman's terms, so one could follow it very easily.
It's almost like, you build a relationship with this place, and I think she said emotional as we leave, we are at the end of our program. So, you really build some strong friendships and strong bonds, and, a place perhaps to come back sometime. Thank you.
Thank you.